I'm Dr. Carol Hartley. I'm a research scientist working at CSIRO, and I work a lot around biotechnology. Much of this is using enzymes, so little proteins that catalyze all the reactions that keep living things alive and well and functioning. A lot of the work is applying these to provide alternative bio-based technologies to replace petrochemical manufacturing and reduce pollution and try and avoid climate change effects from man-made manufacturing. One example is we've produced enzymes as a dried powder that we can apply to polluted lakes and streams. So the enzymes will eat up, for example, pesticides that have run off from agricultural land or farming land and clean them all up and return the lakes or streams to their natural state. And this, of course, also prevents runoff of these harmful chemicals into places like the ocean and the Great Barrier Reef. And I guess another example is we use microorganisms, yeasts, so the same sort of yeasts that you make beer and bread from. We can engineer them to make different proteins that help in a variety of ways. For example, you may have heard that cows and sheep contribute quite a lot of methane, and this is a global warming gas, so it's inducing climate change in the world. And because we rear a lot of cattle and sheep in Australia, we can make a protein that's naturally found in a seaweed. We can make it using the yeast, and that way you can easily administer it to the cows and the sheep and stop them from burping methane. And this can help to prevent global warming and climate change. I think it really inspires me to be able to try and make a difference, you know. I actually started science just because I became really interested in the natural world. I like to spend a lot of time outdoors, and I grew up in Africa where there's amazing wildlife and natural vegetation. As I've continued as a researcher, it's become more important to me that I can apply it to useful things that help us to address the biggest problem of our time, I think, which is man-made pollution and climate change. It works on everything from agriculture to microbiology to exploring the solar system, all driven by really passionate, dedicated scientists who really enjoy what they do and enjoy contributing to improving Australia and the world. I think because you're serving, I guess, your country, the world, other people, it's a job that's quite fulfilling. I have a family and my children are not young anymore, they're teenagers now. It's a time of life that I guess I'm enjoying. Hobbies and interests that I have outside of work. I really enjoy the outdoors and I do quite a lot of sporty things outdoors. I think it's a really crucial time at the moment because we are kind of on the cusp of heading for 2 degrees warming globally, and once you get past that, certainly the modelling suggests that it's very hard to reverse and bring that back under control. So I think it's a critical time, and that governments, researchers, individuals, everybody needs to really put in effort trying to mitigate climate change. There's a raft of strategies and a raft of scientific technologies that can definitely help us. We just need them to be implemented and implemented quite soon, I think, so that we can control this and get the planet back on a healthier track. I do think definitely there are ways we can do it.